Hey guys, it's Kelly, and today I am so excited to bring you a very special video, and that is a 2021 Atlas Cross Sport. But this is not just any Atlas Cross Sport, it's actually my personal demo. So if you don't know, my family owns dealerships here in the St. Louis area where I work, so I don't own a car. I drive a demo. I get a new car every 4,000 to 5,000 miles. I've put about 1,200 on this beautiful 2021 Atlas Cross Sport SEL as a mom of 2 young kids, and today I'm going to take you on a tour of it. Special thanks to Drift Air Fresheners for sponsoring today's video. They are my absolute favorite car air fresheners, but we are going to talk more about that in a second. If this is your first time joining me, hey, I'm Kelly and I'm the Car Mom. I review cars for moms and for families. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Also, comment below about which other car tours you'd like me to do. All right, let's get started. So people always ask, what's the difference between the Atlas and the Atlas Cross Sport? The biggest difference is the Cross Sport is only a 5-passenger car. There is no third row. And the body lines, especially on the exterior, are a lot different, a lot meatier, a lot sportier. She's just a lot more athletic looking. So exterior wise, I think the Cross Sport has such an awesome look to it. I think Volkswagen as a brand really has a really elevated exterior, and I think the car looks like one of the higher end luxury cars. I love the big VW badging right here with a beautiful chrome grille, some really beautiful headlines that really accentuate how long this hood is, and then some great indentations on the side here. The headlights are completely LED that wrap around nicely, and then we turn to her beautiful side profile. Okay, so let's take a look at her side profile, because this is really where I see a lot of the differences between the Cross Sport and the regular Atlas. To start, it's a lot shorter. My mom bun clearance, not great in the driver's seat. I'll show you that in a second. We have 20-inch wheels, and then we have some nice Cross Sport badging right here. I think that looks really great. I really think the car looks great in white. Again, I really think it makes the body lines really stand out. Stay tuned until the end of the video. I'm actually going to be building my own Atlas Cross Sport where I'll talk you through the different trim levels and colors available then. This one is the 2.0 turbo 4-cylinder. The Cross Sport is also available in a 6, but I have the 4-cylinder. Okay, and then looking at her from the back, this is also where you really get a lot more of a sportier look. It slopes a lot more, especially in the windshield. Some really aggressive curves right here. Huge Atlas badging across here on this chrome bar. Some really cool stickers. You can get these at shopcarmomofficial.com. And then down here we have some faux square tailpipes, because they're not real tailpipes. I am doing the 4Motion, meaning I have all-wheel drive. This one has an MSRP of $44,000, but let's get into the interior. Okay guys, so here's a shot of me in the 2021 Atlas Cross Sport. So as you can see, I don't have as much head clearance. I mean, I, like most mothers, drive with my hair normally on top of my head when I'm getting my kids to daycare in the morning. And I have squish bun syndrome. 100% just not. I'm also very tall. I'm about 6 feet tall, so I understand that's not for everybody. I've driven a regular Atlas, a little bit taller, so just something to note. So moving on to some of our interior features, it's honestly looks, feels, acts, functions exactly like the regular Atlas, which I love because I love the regular Atlas. On our door panel right here, we have some interesting elements to it. We have this lighter gray leather. I'm not obsessed with that. I just think it looks a little bit cheaper. And then the Volkswagen, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most luxurious feeling material. It is, I would say, kind of plasticky, but it doesn't feel too cheap. It feels very no nonsense, very functional. From a mom's perspective, I kind of like that everything is just easy to wipe down. There's not a lot of high gloss black, which would show a lot of fingerprints. It's just very no nonsense and to the point. Side cubbies are really big. If this is your first time watching me, I am a cup holder freak. So I like to make sure that the side cubbies are a good size. I've got just a simple modern water bottle right here. That's called a cup holder. You know what this is? That's a second cup holder. It's 2 cup holders in a side cubby. And that is what I like to see. Okay, so before I show you the rest of the car, I really wanted to share my favorite car air freshener. People ask me all the time how you can hide the smell of spoiled milk or crushed up French fries, and this Drift air freshener is the thing to do it. I was really picky about my air freshener because since I have kids in the car, I wanted something that was more natural. So what I like about Drift is it's a natural air care subscription service where, first of all, the sleekest looking design. I mean, no more Christmas trees over here. Barely even notice it. I put it right on my air vent, and it's super easy to change, and the scents are amazing. They also have a scent of the month, so it's kind of like a subscription service, which is what I'm gonna be doing today because I just finally got my scent of the month. It's called Saturday, which why would I not want to drive around feeling like it's Saturday every day? I definitely would. And this is how easy it is to change. This is my scent that's a couple of weeks old. I just pop that off, take that out, and then let's smell it. Oh my gosh. It smells like, it kind of smells like cereal, but like in a really good way. It's sweet, but it's not overwhelming. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited about that. Just put it on, you can see it vents right there. This is magnetic, so it like totally clicks into place. And then I just stick it on my vent. So thank you so much to Drift for sponsoring this video, and double thank you for giving the Car Mom crew our own discount code. You can use the code TheCarMom15 to get 15% off. Link in the description box below. Oh my gosh, my car already smells amazing. What a mood booster. You're driving around, your kids are screaming, your car smells nice. You guys need it. Okay, so sitting in the Atlas Cross Sport, one thing I love about the Atlas infotainment system is really just how user-friendly everything is. There's not too many buttons, the screen-to-button ratio is amazing, and it looks so nice with still being simplistic and user-friendly. So to start with, I've got a completely digital dash in this trim level. Again, this is the SEL. It's one of the higher trim levels of this car. I love a digital dash. I think the customization on it is so nice. You know, you can change what information is visible, and I just like that customization. So like here's some of the different views. So I still obviously have my miles per hour, but I could have my direction, my elevation, if that's like what I'm into. I could have my music, my miles till empty, my average MPG, how long I've had the car on for. I mean, this one's my personal favorite because I just think it looks the nicest. But then you can also change what information is in the middle. So like I could have what's on the radio. I like to have my navigation though. Makes me feel like I'm driving a much more expensive car than just $44,000, which is still a very expensive car. So moving on to my steering wheel controls, again, very straightforward, very easy to use. This specific SEL has a ton of great standard safety features on it. Moving on to the display. So this car does come with Apple CarPlay. Wireless Apple CarPlay is available. I'm a huge Apple CarPlay fan because I just think it makes your display your iPhone. So you don't even really even need to know how to use this because you could just use your iPhone the whole time. But nonetheless, in this particular model, we do still have navigation. We've got obviously our vehicle settings, our radio. So overall, the display is just pretty straightforward. Again, I love the Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Moving down in here, we have our heated seats and all of our climate control. And then we get into the fun stuff, in my opinion. The stuff that separates the men from the boys, if you will. So to start with, we've got just cubby spaces for days. Sorry to bring you back up here, but I forgot about this one. Love this one, because it's just a place to put things. I love it. Down here, we've got two USB-Cs, which obviously I still need to get because I have an old USB charger, but the USB-Cs are right there. I think it's the way of the future. The phones charge faster. There's also a wireless charger right here. Love that. And then we get into some of the best, truly the best cup holders in their class. Now, this water bottle fits in a lot of cup holders because it's pretty slim, but I have put these Atlas cup holders to the ultimate test. They're the exact same ones that are in the regular Atlas. They are the best, the biggest cup holders. Love, love, love it. I've got my park distance control right here. So that has my parking sensors. And then I've got my parking brake there, as well as my different driving modes. And then let me show you the center console, because remember, this is a 5-passenger car. The fact that a 5-passenger car has the same center console as the regular Atlas, which is a 7-passenger, is something to ride home about. Check this out. So if you're wondering about how I organize my center console, I've done a whole video on it. I'll link in the description box below. But I mean, look how big this is. And look at that, one more USB-C. I love it. That, friends, is what dreams are made of right there. Do you see that? Do you see the dreams that are being made? Do they see it? Comment below if you see it. Give this video a thumbs up if you see it. Okay, so I do really like the design of this display because I think everything really blends nicely together. Like, I like that this is all completely wrapped around in chrome and then kind of goes into this like faux carbon fiber looking display. The glove box is a really nice size as well. I've got a couple of other essentials in there. Again, link in the description for my how I organize my car video. But that's awesome. Okay, so here's a shot of me in the passenger seat. I just wanted to show this because if I'm driving in my car, especially when I'm in a 5-passenger car, with 2 kids, it's already tight. So I like to be able to put this diaper bag here and still feel like I have enough leg room. So as you can see, I got my big A-Lone Co diaper bag here. I've still got plenty of room. We also have a panoramic sunroof, which is amazing, lets in so much great natural light. And then we have a kind of tiny mirror, but it has an LED light, so that's pretty good for you. So let's talk about why I actually love this 5-passenger car, even as a 2 under 2 mom. Okay, so again, I am doing my personal demo. So these are my kids' personal car seats. I've got George, who is actually 2 the day I'm filming this, so I guess I'm not a 2 under 2 mom anymore, which I've really been like using as my identity for a while, so I'll have to figure that out personally. So my son George is in a Kleck Foom car seat, and then my daughter Hattie is in a Kleck Lang. So I've got George installed right here. I have this driver's seat set for myself at 6 feet tall, plenty of clearance, like a good 4 to 5 inches, which is awesome. As far as, since I have car seats on both, I guess I'll just talk about the side cubbies right here. No sunshades in the Cross Sport. I do miss the sunshades, especially now that it's getting summer, the sun's getting hotter. Wish I had the sunshades. But then we actually have, if you have like older kids or passengers back here, you've got some really nice amenities right here. A great cup holder, a deep side cubby. I love this right here for putting my phone. So I can like put my phone here when I'm buckling the kids in instead of like throwing it somewhere or trying to balance it. But put my phone there or my keys, buckle George in or take George out. Anyway, that's how George's car seat's installed. Okay, another reason why I like this Cross Sport, even with having 2 young kids, I don't have Hattie's pumpkin seat with me because she's at the sitter, but this is where her base is. I can fit comfortably in between them. So we love to see 3 across. This is with 2 rear-facing car seats. I still fit really comfortably. My head clearance is great. My knee clearance is great. I mean, even in the middle seat, I'm still super comfortable. We have some vents, 2 vents back here. Obviously no vents on the ceiling, but the vents are a pretty decent size, so I do feel like the air circulation is pretty good right here. I've got 2 USB-Cs on the ground. Again, that panoramic sunroof just moving all the way back here. My kids love to look up and see it, especially on like a rainy day. So I love having that. There's a lot to like back here. I mean, again, it's no nonsense, it's straightforward. This car just screams functionality for me. And I think if you're a mom with 1 or 2 kids and you want an SUV that's sporty, that's fun, that's functional, that is still good for car seats, I think the Cross Sport's a great option. And while I showed you my car seats, I forgot to talk about the car seat setup. So in this Atlas Cross Sport, we have 2 sets of lower anchors on either outboard seat. We have tether anchors across the bench. All the headrests are removable. Okay, so let's take a look at this trunk. So again, no 3rd row, meaning this trunk kind of smacks. Again, my personal demo, I've got my crap in it. I was gonna clean it out and I'm like, if anyone gets it, it's the Car Mom crew. So we have got my UPPAbaby Vista stroller right here. I took it apart. It fits this way, it would fit that way, it would fit diagonally, it fits all the ways. I've got a couple of toys back here, change of clothes, something I need to drop off at the donation box, and then some more donations over there. Does anyone else like keep donations in their car for like months? Comment below if you also put things in your car to take to Goodwill and then never get around to it until like months later. We've got a cargo cover right there. Love that to protect any valuables. I would hate for someone to take the things I was already planning on donating. That would be tragic for me. I'm just gonna take the stroller out for a second so you guys can get like a vibe for the size again. Really, I mean, it's a huge trunk. I love the size of this trunk. Another little toy. Underneath here, spare tire. So yeah, we've got some side cubbies on the side, a 12 volt, some lights back here, which is pretty good. I like when there's lights in the trunk for like fumbling around at night or in the dark. And I think I covered it all. I mean, look at the trunk. It's a good sized trunk. It's so refreshing to like not be looking at all those 3rd row cars where like the stroller barely fits. This is what tailgating's all about. Okay, so I want to talk about the drive for a minute. So again, I have 1,200 miles on the car. So I do a lot of highway driving. So like I've put her to the test. I've done the accelerating. I'm in the 4-cylinder right now. I think a 6-cylinder would be more fun. People like, I mean, I think it just depends on how high you put performance on your list of features that are important to you. I like the 4-cylinder. I think I'd like the 6-cylinder more. You're just gonna have to decide if you think it's worth the additional upgrades. I would test drive both if you can get your hands on them, because I definitely think there's definitely a difference. The handling's great. I love the size of this car. I mean, again, it's not too big. It's very easy to maneuver. It's very easy to park. And I still feel like I have plenty of space. I really do love this car. It's probably one of my top like 5-passenger options, because you're basically getting like the front half of an Atlas with a better exterior, because I do like the exterior of the Cross Sport a lot more. It's less boxy, it's more sporty. Obviously, it's called the Cross Sport. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and comment below about any other tour or video requests you want to see. And special thanks to Drift for sponsoring this video. Definitely check them out. It is something I use in my car every single day. It's so sleek. It's so cute. I'm pretty sure it'll change your life. So I will talk to you guys next time. Okay guys, let's build my very own 2021 Volkswagen Atlas Cross Sport. So a couple of different options here. And what I love about the Atlas is it really does start so affordably. I mean, $30,000 is really good for a brand new, large 5-passenger SUV. But I'm going to upgrade a little bit because I really think this SE with technology offers just so much more. You get some nice comfort features. You get some nice safety features. Even more so than you do with just the SE. I think the SE with technology gives you a lot of those nice convenience features. The SEL, in my opinion, is not quite worth the extra jump. You do get the panoramic sunroof, so if that's really important to you, you're definitely going to look at the SEL. I'm going to stick with just the SE Tech. I am going to go for the R line, though, because I think the R line in the Cross Sport looks so good. If you can see the difference, here's an R line SE and here's a regular SEL. So first of all, just like right off the bat, the front end on this SE with Tech looks so much nicer. So I'm definitely going to be building this one. Okay, because I think it's a good looking car. And that's the color. So whatever color that is, that's the one that I think I'm going to want. Okay, first things first, engine and transmissions. We can either do either V6, the V6 with 4Motion. It does give it all-wheel drive, so I am going to select that one because that's important. And then looking at our colors, oh my gosh, so many fun colors. And you know this is it. This is the color. Wait, that's not the color I thought it was. That looks way darker. I thought it was going to be this. No, that's not the color. That gray was the color. Was that this one? That looks good. That looks good. Let's see the red just for fun. No, I don't like that. Yeah, I'm going to upgrade for the pure gray 100% because that looks amazing. Okay, let's go to the interior. Can do beige or black. I'm going to stick with black. I like black interior lately. And then going to options. See, now I can add the panoramic sunroof, so I am going to add that. This kills me. An $87 baby mirror. Imagine being $87 and being a baby mirror. That's going to be a no. I don't think I need anything else. They have the silliest things. Coat hanger. Okay, come on. Yep, I think I'm good. So that would bring my 2021 Atlas Cross Sport to an MSRP of $44,285.